10:25 p.m., 30th of November, 2025. Fucking bullshit! Yeah, you're full of shit! 5 years of torture, die! This person you're paid to harass fucking eats you alive! Fucking motherfuckers. They're resonating something right directly into my goddamn window. Shit is closed. Where the fuck is it coming from? And then the fucking cop car that goes by, right? That like they're waiting around the goddamn corner. There is no way that isn't fucking like on purpose. You're not, what the fuck? No one likes you that much. You're like that kind of disturbed, fucking stupid brained person. No one fucking wants you, and you're gonna sit there and terrorize me all fucking day and night. Just sit on your fucking ass and wait for me to open the fucking window? You're fucking disturbed idiots. This has nothing to do with anybody good. It has to do with a bunch of people that didn't even understand shit being assholes. It's not the music people, it's not cool people, it's not fucking cool stuff. It's people that are like, oh, we hated Portland and we fucking wanted to tear it apart. Psychotic fucking asshole with way too much money and time. It is just some guy like in a truck or something. It's not the fucking club. All they wanted you to do is like bitch about the clubs for them or something. Right in hell, you fucking ass fuck. The whole fucking street is closed. There's no one here. They're literally just deliberately torturing me. And then that motherfucker, how do you know that I even opened my window, you fucking psychopath? Oh man, yeah, we have to really fuck with this girl because why? Because you've been fucking with me for 5 years? Fuck you and your fucking jobs and your fucking pensions. There's nothing here. As soon as I woke up, I didn't start at a certain. You'd start doing shit at like 7 o'clock, even if there's ever gonna be anything going on. This was so fucking on purpose. You're a bunch of fucking psycho liars. And what, you expect you're just gonna pound on my fucking eardrum all night? Fucking die, you warped asshole. Malicious fucking monster. Why the fuck would you do this to anyone? You deserve nothing in this life. You fuckers should be homeless and dying outside. Yeah, in some way, that's all they wanted. They wanted you to be like, it's okay for some people to just drop dead, and you won't know what happened to them because they've already killed everybody since 2020. Fuck all of you. Yeah, really. Like, first of all, the cop getting cued to drive by. Was that a distraction so you didn't look the other way up the street? I swear, it's a fucker in like a car. It's not coming even from a club. They want you to bitch about the clubs. That's what they've wanted for 5 years. And throw up your fucking cortisol levels and your fucking neurological system so you get upset every day. As if they're like hoping you'll get cancer. Fucking bullshit. Evil goddamn bullshit. The way it even just there was no excuse to do that at all. Gee, wonder why you can't sleep for a solid amount of time, even though this idea that you've been like, oh, you're at home and you haven't been to work in 5 years, and what are you on vacation? The farthest from it. Fuck all of you. Fuck all of you. No, that goddamn police car couldn't have been more on purpose. What the fuck is wrong with you? Being corrupt police is like in and of itself a terrorist attack. Just being corrupt and a cop is a terrorist attack. It feels like someone just came up and like fucked with my head for 10 minutes. Drop dead, you psycho asshole. Yeah, they want you to be so angry when they throw you outside, you're gonna fucking kill somebody. And then they can just act like you were some psycho yourself. Fuck all of you. Trapped me in my goddamn home! Fucking bullshit!
Bullshit! Bullshit! Bull, come on.
Yeah, you're full of shit! 5 years of torture, die!
Bullshit!
I hope the next person you're paid to harass fucking eats you alive! Stupid fucking thing doesn't pick the boom, 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 boom. I wouldn't be upset if it wasn't doing it. I don't know. Are you like running it up that fucking pipe? Where the fuck is it coming from? Where is it? It feels like it was coming from over here. You have the pipe. You got like the thing across the street, but they look empty. They look closed. If it was coming from a car, it's literally the building. It's not the club down below. It's the building next door. Like some asshole just like. It's something I can't see with the fucking camera. And yeah, they obviously knew better. They did it on purpose. Because now it stopped. It doesn't teach you anything. I'm on the brink of fucking homelessness. You are fucking psychopaths. And this guy deliberately stopping. Get the fuck away from me.
Bullshit. Bullshit. Bull. Come on.
Yeah, you're full of shit! 5 years of torture! Die!
Bullshit.
I hope the next person you're paid to harass fucking eats you alive!
Whatever the fuck this place was before 2020, I can't say. But after it, they turn it into some kind of staging area. If it wasn't before that, or what, it's an annual event, or whatever the fuck. Malicious and psychotic. Oh man, what? There's not a lot of you not being upset every single day because they're torturing me. You don't want to fucking take my word for it. I don't know what else to fucking say for you to get a clue. You must know already and be enjoying the fact. Totally fucking inhumane. Go fuck yourself. No, and that's just like one thing they can do with the fucking sound. Burning shit, fucking putting directly, like hotboxing my room with chemicals, fucking banging on the walls and ceiling. They just like pick something and switch it up. It's been inside the building too. Yeah, someone wanted to turn the area into a nursing home. You're just helping them do that. You already ruined everything. What the fuck? You just wanted someone to blame? Go fuck yourself. I keep saying, just find out what the fuck they do with this area in like 5-10 years. Yeah, you know where there was no sound coming from? If they're live, so help me. I hope they're live and it's like very active. Because that would be hilarious, yeah. And not just empty, is it going to be an empty stage? Why is it taking forever to load? Live, got stuff going on. Looks like cool shit too. You couldn't hear a damn thing coming from that direction. So the idea, well, there's like a punk bar. The other direction that is never fucking, I can't even hear them. Unless you're gonna argue they wanted to be the only bar in the fucking area. Well, I mean, there is something to that, I guess. There's an apartment building attached to that place. Well, if they were gonna care about zoning, if that's all that you got used for a political fucking zoning project, like, maybe there shouldn't have been clubs attached to buildings that are apartments. Unless you were deliberately trying to hurt people. They have their own, like, Burnside Suites thing. Like, it's like a hotel. You'd stay there, I think, now, anyway. And then you'd stay there, and then you'd, like, go to the club and go back up or something. I don't know how it works. This is slow as shit. But maybe that's all the real fucking problem. I don't know, because I can't tell where the fucking sound is coming from. Maybe it's not the club at all. It's some asshole that, again, is trying to pull a real estate scam. It's some asshole in a truck. Like, the cops wanted the place to close, you know? Like, how the fuck are you gonna explain the way... That's like the third time. And they just timed it to drive by the fucking building. When I opened my window. How do you explain that? I would have had to take a 5-year-long video to tell you that's fucking weird. No, there are not sirens often enough for that to have been, like, a coincidence. So yeah, this place has, like, this next to it. I don't know. I thought they bought it, and it's, like, it's part of their own... Yeah, Burnside Suites. So it's like a little hotel thing. And then they can be as loud as they want. People can smoke pot inside or something, like... Because as long as you have, like, a stand... That's, like, the dream. Is having a standalone building like this. Because you could smoke pot inside. I don't know if they do. I've never smoked pot in Dante's. But, like... You could, though. That's, like... fucking awesome. You just needed a standalone building. I'm sure they know that. Yeah, and they have their own pizza place. It's all Dante's stuff. But the idea... Well, you just made the area into a fucking nursing home. This place is still there. They're having a show right now. I didn't hear them at all. What the fuck are people doing over here? Where is it even coming from? Like I'm saying, like, this is supposed to be closed. Is it somebody up here? And that's how it's so fucking loud. Like, it's right in my eardrum. It's just some asshole right here. This is supposed to be an apartment. Somebody said they also have, like, an art thing in there, too. But I'm pretty sure it's an apartment building. Fucking terrorist level bullshit. Yeah, exactly. And then you'd bitch, and then who's supposed to get the flack for it? Like, it looks like there's something a little... I've never heard this club before. And this one's supposed to be closed. I feel like Dixie, whether you like their name or not, they're too far away to be the problem. The idea, some asshole in a truck. This place didn't even, like, I get before the light show, you could tell when they were open. It doesn't, it feels like this place is closed. Whatever it is now, it's already over. They did it for like 20 minutes. Just to be assholes. Like, it's literally designed to make you have a fucking panic attack. Yeah, it makes me feel like I'm the only goddamn person that lives here. Yeah, the place is fucking empty. My mouth tastes bad. Yeah. Yeah, you fall. Someone got paid to fuck with you, so. Is that guy's fucking voice familiar? Kinda. He didn't look familiar, though. I can't place... I don't know if it's far enough down the street for Dante's. I mean, there's clearly, yeah, the live stream shows there's something going on there. Were there people outside? It's not that cold. Even when it is cold, there's still people outside. Like, when there was actually anything here. It's just really bright. Can't tell. That bullshit is on cue. And how many videos you got where you look out the window and a siren, it was 2 ambulances and now a cop car. Well, they would know I also have not left if they're waiting for you to leave your apartment for some fucking demented reason, I haven't left in 5 years. In 5 years. They know full well you're not, like, full of shit. I've been stuck in my room for 5 years. This car looks kind of familiar, but I can't tell really if it's the same car that was parked up the street for a while. The idea that that was a distraction and somebody else drove by the other intersection, and that's what's making the news.
Fucking bullshit!
Bullshit! Bullshit! Bull.
He even says, come on. Who the fuck? What the fuck? Yeah, I'm being stalked.
Yeah, you're full of shit! 5 years of torture! Die!
Bullshit!
Those cars that went down down Cooch. I mean, maybe it's coming from there because they had shut that street down and there were like porta potties. Like it was like here, this way. It's mysterious how there's no photo of this. This was all shut down. There were porta potties here that you could see from my window. And they were loud as shit, whatever the fuck they were doing over here, for a long time. And that's what the fuck, like... See more dates. It just goes back to 2019. Make that make any sense, too. No, what they're doing is rumbling the entire fucking apartment. It's not music. It seriously is like, it's stuff, they're trying to find a way to like upset your organs. Yeah, a bunch of fucking idiots trying to practice torture techniques. Why doesn't, like... Yeah, you say again, the CIA, the FBI, you're just too fucking stupid to notice this? You're full of shit, too. These fuckers made me part deaf. I know they did. They ruined my fucking vocal cords. I haven't even looked, like, I haven't been outside to know if I can see right anymore. Every part of my sensory perception has been, like, fucking blasted. You're fucking murderers! And yeah, using normal fun shit that I myself would have enjoyed, but doing it to a level that's fucking torture. Fuck all of you. Again, clearly demonstrating like it doesn't have to be that way. Yeah, I'm fucking scared. How many are there? Like 10 of you? Why don't you just fuck off? You and your stupid cop friend. Go buy an island and die on it. Do like taco. But yeah, this is all like beautiful art and stuff. I've only ever seen it in this picture. You know, the mural kind of even is like, what are you guys watching? And I mean, how many times do I have to say all you see are white people? It's not racist, it's like a fact. And then somebody keeps acting like like as if they're making like territorial claims or something. Yeah, what makes sense to me psychologically is like they thought people were trying to tell them to leave, so they fucked over everyone, and now they're like pretending to be something they're not. Native American, black, whatever, and trying to tell you that you can't be here. Yeah, well, they act awfully fascist, too, you know, and then people keep implying there's some kind of, like, fascist stronghold, and I'm a Jew. I mean, how much more do you want to put two and two together? Fuck this! Yeah, exactly. That would be a racist-ass thing to do. Fuck with somebody because they're Jewish and then blame it on somebody else. Like, fuck you. Yeah, someone made me sick in the subway and they made me sick and I just stopped getting sandwiches from that one worker. And then someone broke the window right here when me and the girl at the staff girl, the sandwich maker girl, and me were the only people in the fucking thing. And someone broke in the window. I just said, well, that was weird, and went on with my life. But now that I'm looking at it, I might as well mention. And yeah, the guy that made my looked white. Maybe they're Hispanic or something, but they looked white. And the girl that was black. That when they broke the window and it was just me and her, she was black, and the guy that gave me a fucked up sandwich, I heard this noise like as if he had like closed a garbage can. He like stopped making my sandwich, went over, made a sound in the back, came back, and that sandwich made me super sick. When was that? It's gonna take me a minute to get the... God damn it, it covered the date. Hold on. Yeah, that doesn't feel right either. Can we just like show the pictures? I'm telling, they practiced ways of touching you without touching you. May 27th, 2017. Oh, wish it would work out better for everybody than he could expect. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, and my fucking clock is off again. Wonder why that happens. I've lived in this apartment since 2015. How many more ways can that? Nothing is gonna make me leave my apartment. That's what you were trying to figure out? Like, nothing. You can see, like, the knife. I guess that's what they used to break the window open. the girl had the frame of mind to go outside and try to get the guy's license plate. I remember they were barefoot with no shirt on. And so, yeah, we'll just blame it on the homeless. Just fuck you for doing that. Yeah, don't blame Portland. It's something fucked up, like, literally on this street. I probably would have had friends all over the place if I had been able to have a real fucking life. Yeah, we thought we would, you know, pump you up in a certain way and then make you go make friends. No, I'm gonna have to stay away from absolutely everyone. You fucking stupid. I didn't just stay in here for fun. If COVID had never been a thing, I wouldn't be in here. Well, I thought I was gonna wake up and explain I had a weird dream again, and because it was again very vivid, and I don't know, some motherfucker kind of implied that they could affect your dreams. So if that is another, like, either it's about fucking with, it's a psych to psych you out, or they really are developing something to fuck with you that way. I don't know. Make you have specific dreams. What's possible? Come on, I want another coffee. Green tea, though. I already put coffee in this. It's gonna taste good. No, what is the fucking concept here? Oh, well, we figured out how low to make the music so it doesn't bother anybody. What, before I get evicted? You're full of shit. Oh no, that's a whole. Someone was raising money for you, then you fuckers got ripped off, and you should figure it out. I haven't gotten a penny. Well, that just means I have to use this, like, kind of nasty shit. You can taste the baking soda in it. why would you put baking soda in the coffee concentrate in the first place? No, I wanted to, like, do some music stuff. That's why I even took, like, I went to sleep so I could wake up and feel, like, to do things. Now, yeah, it's, as soon as you open your eyes, like, they can see directly into your room somehow. And yeah, all that's gonna do is get you landed in a fucking mental hospital where they pretend that you're paranoid to get rid of you. Like, fuck all of you. It doesn't even smell good. Why bother? This stuff sucks. Yeah, maybe, like, if you were, like, baking something. I don't have any coffee left. Oh, I have plenty of coffee, I just have no way to make it. Yeah, like, that's also fucking stupid. Aha! Yes. Motherfucker. I haven't been able to work. I haven't been able to get an income. I haven't been able to raise money online. Yeah, it is more just than the threat of eviction. They're gonna, like, fuck with your food stamps. Unless you can get disability or something, and that's all gotta, like, work out in perfect timing. Oh, I wonder who controls that, and who their friends are, and why it's taken so long. Everything feels like there's something, like, on me. Fucking bullshit. How many years has it been implied that, like, people would be watching you like a Coliseum thing? You know, if you really think about it, it started, like, when you moved into Milepost 5. There was an incident at my school, and there was even somebody that came, and someone shut my fucking speaker off and pounding on my fucking ceiling. You're nothing but a terrorist! Get the fuck out of my room! Get the fuck out of my room! Jump out the goddamn window, psychopath! Whatever. Like, MHS had some scandal where a guy was putting cameras in the bathrooms. It affected the boy student homes. No one ever said shit about the girls being affected by it. It wasn't even the boys. It was a boys' hockey team or something. I was working at a smoke shop. Some guy came in and implied that, like, my boss or somebody was watching me in the bathroom, which I never believed. Like, I looked for a camera. I didn't see one. The idea that they just wanted to ruin somebody's shit makes more sense than anything. Fucking people are trolls. Or this gold digger shit. Like, come on, let's make her feel like she's been on camera. Maybe we can, like, make up a story that does. You can't make up things that didn't happen. Fuck off. Like, I have no proof of, like, them watching me at MHS. If you back up to 5th grade, them telling me there were cameras and microphones in the fucking fire alarms. And then they outrightly denied it. That happened. So, I mean, what is this, like... To me, it's like a totally disconnected, a bunch of, like, assholes. I have no proof that someone was watching me. Do you? Because, like, you're the one that should say something. If there's a video, you have proof. If you saw a video, you have proof. Why wouldn't you help me if you had proof, you fucking creep? Like... No, they just want to imply weird shit and make your head explode. Fucking stupid. Yeah, why the fuck would the house parents just tell me that? And then when I brought it up in front of 2 other students, that's when they gaslit me and said they never said it. You would have told everybody. And I'm sitting here like, you know, that guy should not have died at 57. Like, sad for him. Yeah, maybe that's part of it. Emotional blackmail. They, you know, because it is, like, sad. You're such a humanist. Yeah, it made me draw my attention to the fucking Penn State Hershey Hospital instead of like, hey, but remember like every bad thing that happened? How the fuck did you get an ambulance and a fire? Because I've seen the fire truck buzz my building too, even if I don't have a video of them. An ambulance, a fire truck, and the fucking police cars. How did you get them to do all this shit? This was all like paid for to make you like shut up or have a different problem. Maybe if we give her a bigger problem, she won't fucking remember her childhood. You're fucking stupid. At what lengths would you go to try to like fucking pretend some shit? I don't got time for it. God, yeah, it's like it cracked everything in my back. Right, don't forget that the concept here was like, fuck these guys, they're ruining Black Lives Matter. It wasn't like solidarity, really. And then you're like, but everybody got beat up. No one would want that on purpose, right? Like... I mean, at least the protesters themselves wouldn't have gone there to deliberately get beat up. Right, and then what? Then sue the city and get money. Millions of dollars. And you don't talk about Black Lives Matter anymore at all, do you? I don't know the last time I saw a black person on my street. Not that I look outside all the time, but that's why it feels important to point out. You have nothing against anybody from any like, there's no prejudice. I don't assume something about you just because of whatever you look like. But there's a clear pattern here. It's not like... And the fuckers wanted to act like you were taken over by Venezuelans or something. Well, that was that cat shit story. It kind of correlated with when my cat died. It was all the same year, 2024. My cat died in March. They had that witchy... Right, like, somebody must have told him to just put the fucking cat in his music video. As if to fuck him up or something. Because it makes it look like you know about my cat dying. All of this shit was the same year. Now my room smells like food. Because they want you to think that you're food. I want you to think that you're a terrorist and get the fuck away from me. Because at least that's accurate. There's no one here. There were two people fucking around outside. And their cop friend. Yeah, it doesn't smell nice. That's for sure. And now I have to run the fucking dehumidifier, suck out all the heat I just put into my room, and make it fucking... to try to pull out whatever the fuck. You're psychotic assholes. March 27th, 2024. Yeah, what else correlates? They changed from Pinehurst to Polina. Like a month before that. Oh yeah, let's make up this Hawaiian connection thing and then kill your cat. Fuck you. That's so fucking obvious too. Yeah, that is my bet. They're psychotic white people that didn't care about Black Lives Matter. They don't care about indigenous people. They don't care about fucking... And they're gonna play, like, face bullshit, blackface, indigenous face, lying shit, trying to, like, find a way to make you leave. There's liars. They're mad everybody fucking hates them. A lot of white people would not do this either. Yeah, it's not like it's a white people thing. It's their fucking problem. They even made it so I can't even pay my fucking rent online for, like, ever now, which has been a way to, like, fuck with me too. Whatever the fuck income property management was doing, whatever the fuck Pinehurst was doing, even though when Pinehurst was here, the place was full of roaches. Like, that was disgusting and bad. But, like, I didn't get eviction notices until Polina took over, as if they even, like, made up a company to try to blame them. February 23rd, 2024. The Hawaiian word for community. And she signs her shit with, like, Hawaiian words and stuff. As if, like, look over here, blame somebody cool. Oh my god, ah. Hope you get fucking eaten alive for doing this shit. The way my fucking neighbors have directly fucked with me and they just weirdly don't care. You're full of crap. I do not have emergency contacts and they should not be involved in my life. My dad died in 2022. I said it right in the fucking email. Star staff, right? Even like using the star staffing thing. We wanted you to be paranoid. This was a totally constructed concept. Now whatever they're doing something, it's like you can't hear it, but it's like rumbling my body. Fuck off, loser. They've switched so many people so many times. Oh, here you go. They got, because the place would give you food boxes, bus tickets. It's resident services, like, and then they just pretend like they don't do that. There's no reason you'd be starving in your apartment. I'm weird. Stop practicing your terrorism on me, fucker! Yeah, what was I supposed to do? Give the bitch all the money that I got when my dad died? Fuck all of you. They got over a year's worth of rent, and then I had to go back on assistance programs. Yeah, now all of my stuff is full of, like, so many goddamn little bits of information fucking, like, taking up my life. Fuck all of you. Huh, I wonder why, like, no one could see your fucking online stream. They fucked with your internet itself. Yeah, exactly. Make her so mad she has an aneurysm. That's our only chance. At just pretending this never happened. That's why there's a million videos on the fucking internet. Yeah, what a good representation. Like, yeah, somebody like that guy, and he works for the cops. You really want to hang out with that guy? No, bitch, no. Yeah, all of these other concepts, why did they want people to be, like, so, like, loving of everyone? Because they want to use you when they, like, try to shepherd everybody. That's not a universal human rights concept. It's like a forcing you concept. Get the fuck away from me. I was like, well, we're scared. That guy's an actor, but we're scared of people like him. He just acts it out. We want you to be scared of him too, so you don't care if we kill them all. You're all fucking genocidal losers. They more than demonstrated how they, like, drain someone of resources and then make them homeless. You gotta think, at least half the homeless, like, are totally sane people. Their lives got ruined on purpose. At least half of them. Not even about mental illness in some kind of way. Or they're, like, tortured people or whatever. Like, all the stories they make up. Yeah, they wanted to make people seem like they were on drugs, or they were mentally ill somehow, or they're pedophiles. Like, so you'd look the other way and not care when they kill people that were inconvenient. Yeah, they just didn't work hard enough. They don't want to follow rules. That was some fucking bullshit. I won't find the stupid... It was when they cleared out Laurelhurst Park. And they had this lady do a soundbite, like... They just don't like to follow rules. No, yeah, well, I care about the real homeless, not your fake fucking actor cult. I have no idea which video to look at. That's 5 years ago. That's 4 years ago. That's 3 years ago. I guess just do those in order. She's got to be in one of these.
All right, let's get into the big story tonight. It's a big issue. In fact, it's the number one issue. Portland, the homeless crisis. Now, it's tough for anybody to miss the camps we've seen popping up around the city and how big they've been getting. But today, the city honed in on one of them in particular and cleared it out. Now, of course, Portland has cleared many camps before, and they've done that for years. But this one has become unusually public. I mean, journalists were swarming the place. Street Roots, the newspaper, was live tweeting this event. Even the mayor sent out a press release specifically about it. Maggie Vespa shows us how this camp and why this camp turned into a flashpoint today.
A camp that's grown around Laurelhurst Park for most of 2020 was cleared Thursday.
It felt like home.
An estimated 100 people.
How many people moved here specifically or like found their way to Portland because they thought it was going to be super progressive? And then it was like a trap and you fucked them. And who knows where the fuck they are now? You sucked them into a cult because they had nowhere else to go and they have to be dependent on somebody to survive. How many people?
Packed up their things.
It's overwhelming. I feel, I mean, we all knew it was going to happen.
Unfortunately, not everyone was respectful of the area.
His point about trash, needles, and waste is valid. City officials say amid the pandemic, they're only clearing camps that present serious health and safety risks.
But we really feel that lives are at stake right here.
Housing advocates argue it's the campers who are at risk. For weeks, they've been calling on city officials to let the tents stay, especially as temperatures drop.
We're always asking the campers to go into a shelter, but a lot of them just don't want to leave. This is their home.
But neighbors argue something had to change.
Nobody is feeling safe right now.
TJ Browning is on the Laurelhurst Neighborhood Association. She says 15 to 20 neighbors contact her every day with safety concerns. Things ranging from campers throwing rocks at passersby to one story of a man's young daughter finding a strange object in the park.
She picked up something and he just got it in time out of her hand, and it was a used syringe.
Last month, Browning said,
I worked at a daycare center at night cleaning. I told them 1,000,000 times that there was a guy, back up, that they would leave the door open in the back. Find the fucking emails about it. And then at one point there was a guy sleeping there and they said that he left needles. It all became like just a big joke. Like they're just trying to make you scared of shit. Like they were indoctrinating you to be scared of something that other people were scared of. But like doesn't actually happen. Doesn't act like somebody left a whole bunch of needles in front of the fucking door downstairs. Like they had deliberately dumped them all over the fucking ground. I feel like people use them also for diabetic shots. Why some, like, there's something going on with that shit. And they always want to paint the picture to have you associate the same things at the same time. These people, I applied to work for them and they responded a year later after I got let go from the liquor store. Like they held on to my shit for a year and then hired me, which was weird on its own. People needs to be locked. What doors are being left open? They went on and off about when the doors were locked or not. Right, there was always some guy around. Door open again. And then I ended up in my room for a month, being fucked with. People on the phone, I think they're supposed to have been my parents, but I don't know. Everything was fucking bullshit. It smelled like people were pumping shit into my room. Like a precursor to what they did since 2020. Where's the thing about the needles? Door open again. It would give me a panic attack. I'd come in like, yeah, I'm leaving this place at 6:40 in the morning. Like, going in the middle of the night. Some guy that tried to like, they yelled baby killer at me on my way to work once. And then someone yelled it from across the street again. In 2020. Like, I have to remember all of this shit. Walking to the building, guy in a white, I think it was a Toyota, screaming baby killer at me. I don't think weed was the problem. I think poverty and people fucking with me is the problem. Playground. The doors being open. The one night it seemed like someone was staying in the playground. They said that they found needles in the morning. Maybe it was a text message. Save this. So yeah, just how many ways can you explain? Someone's been fucking with me the whole time I've lived here. Yeah, it sucks too because they let me do my laundry there. Headphones. Exactly. Half the point of taking these jobs at night was because I couldn't sleep here. But at least then it didn't feel like a terrorist attack. It just felt like I lived in a loud place. Now it's a terrorist attack. It's on purpose. There's no reason for this at all. Yeah, I told everybody I've ever worked for that I'm a cannabis patient. They hire me knowing I'm a cannabis patient. It's never a surprise. And that's fine. It's the 21st century. I live in Portland. It's not like weird. I was barely getting paid any fucking money. But that was the most I got paid per hour or whatever. But it was like no hours. And then I'd be exhausted and have to sleep all day and go back at night. It was miserable. Right, everybody, the little notices that people had pink eye and stuff, like... Oh my god. Oh. Did I get a kudos? I was like, can you just like wish me a happy birthday? You wish everybody a happy birthday and I'm so lonely. And it felt so shitty, like... It's weird because they gave me a chance to come back and then fired me anyway. Saying that they were going to hire a cleaning company to do the building instead of a person by themselves. Like, what? You said people pay like $2,000 to fuck... I mean, why would you have ever... Well, I worked at a hotel once where it was like $400 a night. You know, it's like there's some kind of like consistent issue here where people pay lots of money for nothing. Like, why would you? I don't understand how someone has $2,000 a month to pay for childcare either. Like, that seems completely bogus. Whatever the fuck this psycho is, that should have ended 5 years ago. Like, before it even started. Was locked. They would have toilets everywhere, like they did potty training or something, but they're lined up in a row. In what universe are you having all the kids sit on the toilet at the same time, shitting together or something? Like, why would you need that? And then I'd come in and they'd have somebody like, it was definitely like an adult turd in the toilet, not flushed. If a kid went shit, wouldn't you teach the kid to flush the toilet? Fucking disgusting. Oh yeah, this is perfect because they didn't hire me at first. They kept my resume for a year. And then contacted me just when I got fired from the liquor store for customer complaints and because I had a poor sense of judgment, which was bullshit in and of itself. Back in 2016. It's open again. I wonder who they had doing this between then and then. And it's just, yeah, such perfect timing. Like, but yeah, the idea, oh, just pick one job and bitch about it is annoying. I've had so many problems. Well, if you have too many problems, they just act like the problem is you. Yeah, fuck you too. Vacuum issues. Their stuff was trash. Yeah, I don't understand how that even, like... But they got a new vacuum. Yeah, they paid for a new one. It still kind of doesn't make sense, though, exactly. Like, they wanted to use, like, natural cleaners and... Yeah, it's just... You could maybe do that, but, like, on an industrial level. It was, like, an eyedropper of something to put in, like, a bottle, and... I debated whether this was better, because I grew up with the Windex and the Gladiator and Pledge and shit for Milton Hershey School. We did chores every single day. And used pretty heavy cleaner that also made my face break out. So, debating whether this was better or not. But it does seem kind of like... I've been cleaning since I was 10. Fuck everyone on that level. I mean, really. Get to have a cool job and act like you're the head of something and get status and a better paycheck, and you do like nothing compared to like scrubbing toilets, shit, and puke. Worried about blood, worried about needles, diapers, pads, people pissing all over the fucking toilet on purpose, leaving shit in the toilet on purpose. Like, it's just not, you don't even have to apply to a job like that. And you get to feel like such a cool, fucking sophisticated person. How many cleaning jobs? Well, if you count Milton Hershey School, because that's where I was trained to clean. The house parents would put little pieces of paper under furniture to make you pick it up, and if you didn't, you lost a merit. They talked white glove tests, 5th, 6th, 7th grade. Dusting every day. Deep cleaning on Saturdays. Edging the carpet on your hands and knees. Make sure you clean the fucking kitchen floor on your hands and knees. You're not allowed to slide around on the rags. Because, oh no, that would make it fun. Oh, is there a smudge on the fucking window on the glass? After you just cleaned it, you're going to lose a merit. So that's since I was 10. Yeah, before that, my gram didn't clean. There weren't really chores. You could say, well, your gram and even like foster care and your dad were like disgusting then. I didn't even like see Windex. But were they disgusting or they're just like normal people? That's normal people shit. How would I even be able to know the difference? It's such a huge contrast to like the industrialized way it was at school. Yeah, learning how to fold my underwear a certain way. If you didn't do it, your underwear, for fuck's sake, not just like thrown in a drawer, it had to be folded. You'd lose merits. And it's like a daily thing. The merits determine whether you can do shit. Spartan Gold Brown Novice. If you could call your family, if you could watch TV. And if you watch TV, it's Nickelodeon or Disney. There's nothing else. And, you know, you're not going to pick the channel. Everybody wants to watch fucking SpongeBob. You're going to watch SpongeBob and As Told by Ginger and shit. Or you could just hang out in your room by yourself. Read a book. So that was my life. And then I worked in the archives. That was my first job ever. Like paid job. Like real job or some shit. Whatever you want to. Kinder house. It used to be a therapy center. They made me go there to do self-esteem education thing that was awkward and dumb. And then they turned it into the archives. It temperature controlled, and in some ways this was like the coolest thing. I love history, so but I know for a fact, like, shit is stored and saved and it's gonna be there forever. How the fuck you thought you would, like, pretend I never existed? I don't understand. Someone shut my fucking speaker off again. Yeah, I applied to work for the Oregon Historical Society. That would have been, like, the perfect fit. I didn't get it. Like, you want to bitch about why I didn't have a job, didn't have a fucking income, didn't have, like, a real life or something. Not the incident there, the application, yeah. So in 2016, man, my whole life would have been different if you had just fucking hired me to scan shit into the computer. I mean, like, what else are you doing? And then you want to bitch about whether I belong here. I would have learned so much. Anyway, just going, like, what my jobs have ever been. And then, this ended in a weird fucking way, where there was a student who had actually fucked with me before. It's weird that you hired them. Of all the kids in the whole school, you hired this kid that had told their whole class I had had sex before I had ever had sex. Which in and of itself was fucked up, but nobody cared. just happened to be that kid. And then that kid told me that an adult who was like important figure in everybody's life, that they were having relations with a student. I went on Facebook, contacted the adult. I don't remember what they said. It should still be in my Facebook though. But it ended up where like they paid them to leave or something, and then they yelled at me for using Facebook at work. And from my memory, I just went back to college and said, fuck this. I didn't really remember getting fired, but like that was the end of working at the archives. Years later, I said, to the adult, did you need me to stick up for you or something? Like, this is bogus, right? And they said no. They had like gotten over it. Yeah, that all feels like wicked set up from the fucking beginning. For what? I don't understand. I don't get what the fuck anybody was gonna get out of this, like. Oh, running your bullshit in my ear is never gonna stop me. Like, it is annoying though. Yeah, July 14th, 2009. Looks like that's the start of our conversations even. I have to edit the names out. Yeah, later on, they helped me go back to college. I took a medical leave of absence. That was the hotel cleaning job. I just haven't gotten to it yet. That was really hard. I would like literally be sweating at work. And they did the paperwork so I could go back to school. So in a way, like, I kind of owe them for finishing college. And that's how everything is, like, all in one big, long story. Like, you kind of can't take out a piece and pretend it didn't happen. And I don't know, you'd say that's life, too. Welcome to the 21st century. Don't be a dick. Like, don't be a dick on purpose. How's that? Because, like, people make mistakes, but... I think you want to start here. Whatever the fuck this bullshit is, that the psychological manipulation crap outside, this is exactly what they're trying to make me do. No, I'm not gonna just go back to bed. Yeah, I didn't believe it for a second. What a bunch of shit. And that kid had been like a troll in my life personally, too. Like I said, he told his whole class that I had fucked somebody. I had people coming up to me in high school saying, "Didn't you guys have sex?" I didn't have sex till I was 19 in college. Cunt. And they didn't even respond to this. Hold on. No. Yeah, the next message is from August. So, like, after whatever the fuck. I can back my shit up. You can't. There's no good excuse for the shit you fuckers did to me. Yeah, this might as well just be gossipy bullshit because it didn't happen. But they lost their job. I went back to college. Yeah, I don't remember getting fired. I remember getting yelled at. Like, they didn't think I did the right thing. They were mad at me. Like, administration people. I don't even remember who was yelling at me. Saying that they had some sexual encounter. Tell me who said this. Haven't even taken that kid out visiting or spent time with him. Yeah, it was a special treat to go out. Like, if an adult could sign you out and you'd go to the movies and feel like a real person for like 2 hours. That's how I saw Inception like 5 times. It's just... So that's how that ended. What, just other, yeah, cleaning at the hotel. There's, my brain just went like... What do you mean you can't find? God, this thing is annoying. And it's constantly asking me to like save it again. Um, there. Oh yeah, there was also weird little, like, being a chore checker, pretty much. No wonder everyone hates you. Yeah, whatever. The secretary job at speech language, driving a DPDO. Driving cars. And then, yeah, this cleaning at the hotel. Like, sweat dripping down my face. Nightmares. This was fine. This was a nightmare. Driving. I don't remember having to... I'd, like, dust the shop. I'd clean the windows. But it wasn't, like, scrubbing toilets and stuff. Cashier. Reception. Then cleaning at fucking Oregon Pacific. Which is that big, like, non-disclosure agreement shit. With the fucking police and... this... Right, the guy's name is Kyle, too, that does the music video that essentially illustrates what it was like to work there. I mean, that's why it's like... That's literally what my job was. It's like someone was doing this, running the sinks over. And that was my job every day. To clean the sinks again. Like they had done it on every single floor in the whole fucking place. Every day. Yeah, I did love that song. But, whatever. There's some thing about, yeah, their name is also Kyle. I don't think it's the same Kyle. Right, it kind of looked like if they grew up into an adult, though, isn't that the joke here? Like, they keep using, like, this fucking guy and Mac Miller. And Billy Joe Armstrong and Chester Bennington and... Well, the idea, someone wanted to fuck the music. It wasn't the music was fucking with you. They made people famous on purpose. Schboozy. In some kind of deranged look-alike contest. There's millions of people that could be famous. They have like a dual purpose. Maybe the artist doesn't even know. And if I point out the like actual people I'm talking about, then I'm kind of a bitch, right? So you just have to take my fucking word for it. Yeah, middle finger, peace sign shit. Why the fuck that they like went out of their way to tell me those bands even existed, because I wouldn't have known. Yeah, they're using everyone that ever went to that school. That's why they need you to shut up. Because everyone's being used for some shit. Fuck you! Why you needed me so badly to like shut up and not exist? Why? Yeah, it's like no one would have cared. Some demented way of trying to make you care. What the fuck? Something like fell over, but why? Maybe I knocked something down when I went over there. No. Yeah, down to wondering if it's some geo group nightmare. Hold on, it's too many things. Whose property? I'm not anyone's property. You can't own human beings. This shit, they were trying to get me to sign this. They were going to give me $1,040. Which in and of itself kind of means they fucked up. And yeah, it's a weird number too. That's why I remember it. And then I didn't sign it. And it's like you couldn't, they wanted to make it so you couldn't sue like anyone in the city, and then had like a million different things that run shit in the city, including the fire department, the police, BOLI, TriMed. And yeah, past, present, and future people. Like, oh, they're always naming everything two different fucking things. Oh my god, you're annoying. I already took a photo of this. I just have to find it then. It even included people that are still like running my building today. This shouldn't be so hard to find. Fire and Police Disability and Retirement Board. It's weird I even have this. What the fuck? Okay, yeah, so there's a lot of shit. IPM used to fucking lease from them. They were the property manager to my building. Like they wanted to silence you into oblivion. That definitely means they were fucking with you. So. There you go. Bowley, IPM, Spella Coffee, the Fire and Police Retirement, the Corvell Corporation. Yeah, there's even more than that, but that's like... No, they're just going to lightly pound on my eardrum. It's not so bad, but it's like in the background until what? My head explodes? Leave me alone. Oh, IHI. The IHI had that. And you go to board of directors. And one of these guys even has like a... I just have to figure out which one, and I keep forgetting to do this. Yeah, really, what does it come down to? She wouldn't do what we wanted and we don't like her? Fuck you! Like their office was after them. My back hurts, like... It's stressing me out to death. I found it before, yeah, I just have to find it again. Isn't harassment fun? You're all psychotic. Get away from me. Whoever the fuck is outside? Oh my god, stop! Just like pounding shit right into my fucking eardrum. Fucking stop! Get the fuck away from me! No, that's not normal for the keyboard and the microphone to just shut off. I feel like my life was just totally hijacked by a bunch of fucking morons. Related to a property. I mean, what does it matter? You already said IPM fucking, and they still even use IPM for other buildings. Yeah, but I thought one of these guys was like directly, like they had an office in there. I saw it before. You know, whatever. You have enough fucking, like... Really, if the only one was the fire and police retirement office, then that would have been, like, bad enough. TriMet is supposed to be in there, too. Now IPM is called CRMG. City Center Parking. What the fuck is JLL Properties? Work systems. And yeah, exactly. All they had to do was get someone to fuck with you and then become one of their leasees, and then what, you can't sue them ever? As if you're like, you were ever gonna sue anybody. I'm poor. jobs. Closed. So yeah, the cleaning there. Oh, there goes a fucking motorcycle. Chocolate. But these guys, like, it would have been kind of nice. It was interesting to work there. There was stuff I've never seen before in my life. But I worked there for 2 weeks at the, like, rush of the holidays. And then he says he pays under the table. You needed to tell people that when they started. And then I wouldn't have taken the job. Plain and simple. So I got fucked out of a job and then had to be like... Then I started cleaning at Nordstrom's. That was a nightmare too. At least this was like alone-ish. I mean, other than when, yeah, my boss wanted to fuck around. But like the job itself was like cleaning the sinks for 2 hours every day. Sometimes there would be like shit toilet paper on the floor and stuff that was gross. They had some like leaking problem. Always talking about leaks. Yeah, does it sound familiar, asshole? I wonder who's shutting off your speaker. Is it the same fucking guy because you don't want to suck his dick? Like, they've just been torturing you because you don't want them and their fucking friends in your life at all? Get alive! Whatever. Well, that's exactly, like, how are you gonna make her do weird shit? You know, let's be the gatekeepers of fun. Fuck you! I should have been hanging out with actual people who were my friends. Not you! Then working at Nordstrom's was like packed with people being assholes about having to close the bathroom to clean it. Some lady pissed all over the toilet and the floor and then came out and said thank you to me like she knew what she did. The thing with the needle on top of a diaper on top of a pad like scrunched into the silver things to that I don't know if they always have, I don't remember them being in guys' bathrooms. They're just usually in girls' bathrooms. Yeah, shit on the floor in the guys' bathroom. Like, I'm not trying to remember this every day, but like, yeah, I remember that. I just do my job. I hated it, and then walked down the street one day and got a job at this liquor store. I walked in, it's like, are you hiring? He said, maybe. Like, can I work here? And it's like, they were like, sure. And I quit Nordstrom's. And I was really fucking proud of myself. And I hate everybody for ruining it. Because I left a job that I hated. Like, I got a job that I thought was going to be cool. And I left a job that I hated. And I thought, like, I had, like, done a good thing. And then you fucking ruined my life through the fucking liquor store. How many different people fucked me that were part of the goddamn liquor store? 3? And they were like hate fucking me. They didn't like me. Fuck you. Where is it? Yeah, this shit doesn't even exist anymore, isn't it? Wasn't it here? Back in time. Right, she was telling me that they were applying to open another store somewhere else. And then like, I feel like the way it looked is that shit went bad with me and they left. But they were telling me ahead of time that they were going to apply to work, to open another store somewhere else. Like, they hated the fucking shit they had to deal with every day. Well, their license was always at risk because people were assholes. I did my best, but, like, the way they would, like, do... How do you explain this? Like, they would have the guy yell at people and that was fine. But if I don't take somebody's ID, I got in trouble. I got fired for poor sense of judgment and customer complaints. Why am I having trouble finding... I thought it was, like, right down the street. But yeah, the point is they were always planning to open another store and, like, leave, I think. It wasn't my fault. .550 Southwest Washington. Clicking on stuff. What the fuck is this? Am I on the right thing? Looking the wrong direction. Here we go. Yeah, this is like where you go to smoke. There, but yeah, it looks like it's for a lease. It's not even a liquor store anymore. People were given, like, there was another liquor store right up the street. You know, if your ID is real, you can walk 5 blocks up and go to the other store. I think that proved your ID wasn't real. I wasn't trying to fuck them over by taking stuff you weren't supposed to. I thought it was, like, protecting. That's when it was Rosetown. There's always a truck there. That's kind of funny. Like, every single time, there's a truck there. Yeah, all of this, every time Hassan said, I need to pee, it reminded me of the liquor store. Because I would say I need to pee, like, outright. I have no reason not to. And then, like, they, like, made fun of me for that. Like, directly. Yeah, it made me feel like he knew some shit and he was gonna help me. I don't remember them ever being customers or any of his friends or, like, there was a lot of people. It was so many customers and so much, it was overwhelming. And I was never deliberately trying to be a bitch to somebody, like... Well, some people might get... Like, one of the guys that worked there, I think he got a kick out of being an asshole when he felt like it. Like it was a power trip. I wasn't doing that to anyone. I wasn't, like, deliberately trying to ruin your fucking day. Yeah, and later, they had offered me a job where the other place where they worked, that fucking diner... And, well, they humiliated me. It wasn't an interview. They put me through nothing and then said, they had the manager come out and say, we don't want a storm cloud coming in and ruining our day, like a wet blanket. And I didn't get the job. Like, they had just fucking interviewed me to humiliate me. The guy just had sex with me to humiliate me. That's what I'm calling a hate fuck. Fuck you. Why would I ever shut up? What's there to lose? You're just assholes. What, are you sorry? Did you move away? I don't even fucking see it. I don't remember what it was called. No, it's not cool like that. That's almost like the one in Adams, Massachusetts. I don't know if that's even the right Portland. Yeah, that's in Maine. Yeah, there's a couple places that call themselves a diner. They're not quite like the diners on the East Coast, but I miss the Roxy. They closed. Yeah, it was a signal of like, shit's going bad. The cool stuff is leaving. At this point, it seems like Dante's is like the only thing to hang on to that's like... And it's like, oh my god, does that guy hate you too? Why would he? I don't know him. What the fuck is this Pittsfield thing? Yeah, I did not come here to fuck with you. You shouldn't be fucking with me. None of these other people were from Pittsfield. Yeah, that's not like... Oh, well, there you go. They're people from the East Coast that are fucking with you, like the Ferguson thing. No, yeah, this confusion of, like, people that say they're from Portland... when they get to say that or not, like... Right, they were endorsed by this guy. So every time I see this guy, it's like, it's a reminder of the diner. It's closed. Yeah, what the fuck? A place employs a lot of people. That's like, that was their job. It's not funny. All you're mad at is the one guy and their manager. Now what is it? A Marriott? I just circled around again. See, now that's like really scary. Because, yeah, something extremely capitalistic showed up and was like... No, it looks like it's still there. When did it close? Right, it seemed like a cool place. Anything that has a fucking arcade in it is cool. I don't understand what it is now. Yeah, it was one of the meanest things that ever happened, and then someone's response was one of the nicest things. It's like... They said I was the driest blanket they ever met. Like, they went with me too and waited and, like, hung out with me after the interview. Anyway, whatever. Yeah, then that's where I was just bitching about childhoods. That they called me right when these people let me go, and almost immediately, yeah, within a month. This was the end of June, that was the beginning of July. Then when that didn't work out, I was unemployed for like 4 months and got another bud tending job at a place that, like, I should have been able to stay here. Cat fighting fucking bullshit. Every day from the first day was some kind of weird shit. The first thing was the lady that got fired, and they said she was old and not cool, which is a human rights violation. And then somebody telling me that our customers can have PTSD, but we wouldn't want you to work here. And then the moldy weed shit, which everyone had to, like, get customers to not buy the moldy weed that they put on the shelf. Yeah, no one was trying to sell it to them, and we were mad that the boss was making us sell it. And then it ended with, like, they tried to... I was getting rides home from somebody. I thought we were friends. Like, again, I thought I made friends. And she, they were telling me to clock out early. I was like, why? You're just, like, cutting into my hours and taking my money. And then she said, oh, if you want to clean, you can clean the floor on your hands and knees. Which gave me such Milton Hershey vibes. Like, I was not going to stand for that. And I remember her slamming some shit. There was, like, this thing yeah, they had that at the liquor store, too. Like, a thing you open and close to go to the back behind the counter. I remember her slamming it. And, I mean, it's essentially like they fired me, and whether the boss even knew about it, she went out of her way to be like, don't even bother telling the boss. And I had that recorded, but I can't find the recording. So, yeah, it was just, like, completely devolved. If somebody, like, got her to fuck with me, you know, at least she could have been honest about it. I don't know. I'm not going to look her up to see where the fuck she is now. But we were, like, the same age. Yeah. I thought we were going to be friends. And that would have been, like, the best fucking job. I loved being a bud tender. Well, shit closes at 10 p.m. and I take the late shift. It really would have sucked trying to get home every night. She was giving me rides. Of course, the same thing kind of happened. That's like what happened here. He was giving me rides home. And rides home ended up hanging out. So it was almost kind of like, but with a girl that was my age. And we, like, nothing else was going on. Yeah, like... unemployed for 2 months, 3 months. Then got the desk monitor job. I was the only one doing trash. No one else had to do trash shit. And people yelling at me for, like, it was some of the same people from the fucking liquor store. And they were this bogus, like, ID thing, but it was for an apartment building. And I even asked to, like, not do this, and they made me still do it. Like, when they would tell me the other guy doesn't take IDs, and got mad at me, and then when I said, can I not take IDs? They're like, no, you have to. But it was to get into an apartment building. Yeah, all of those, like, hints that talking about the doctor that misdiagnosed people with cancer for insurance money. Talking about they were going to give Trump a heart attack because they thought he'd roll over on the FBI. So the FBI was going to, this theory people had, which all was just like casual conversation at the time. Coming out of nowhere talking about killing a pedophile in an airport. Like, cool story, bro. I wish I never heard this stupid shit in my life. You don't know how the internet works. The lady that came in and said that they had a machine above her that was trying to dehydrate her to death. Yeah, I'll never forget all these fucking stories. And it was just before 2020. Like, yeah, saying, you know, if there's an apocalypse, this guy had all the food in the world stocked up. Yeah, again, the feeling like fuckers knew. I don't want to be in whatever fucking club you're in. What, the genocide club? And then, yeah, Pinehurst. The thing with the place that ended up running my building. It was Cascade Management, and then I was supposed to, they were just changing over to Pinehurst. And Pinehurst didn't take me on as an employee. That's how I lost my job. I was just laid off. Was out of work till August, and then the fucking Service Master guaranteed clean shit. And that's the last job I had. And that ended with mold on the ceiling and the call to OSHA. And I play this like every day. Every fucking day. 'Cause at some point, like, yeah, all the neighbor harassment. I wonder who their friends are that they're like, no one likes you. Is it all the same people that ever fucked with me and now they have something to lose? Because, like, no shit, they don't like me. I bet. It really would have taken less effort to just leave me alone.
Wouldn't they just take like mold scrapings and make sure it's not toxic?
No.
No?
Nope. No, because we don't have anything to compare that with, you know, and there's so many different types. We don't have a permissible level for any type of mold. We don't have, so we don't do that type of testing. There are laboratories that do it if people are curious, but it's not something OSHA does.
Wow, it seems crazy.
Well, I don't know. In Oregon, I mean, look at all the mold that's out there. It's kind of, it is, in a way, it is kind of crazy, but it's also understandable because what are we comparing? Any kind of scraping we do, what are we comparing it to,
Another, like you could take all the people that ever got sick ever, and then how much mold was in those locations, and find a median average, and that could be a good starting place. I don't know.
Yeah, you should. I think you should go to graduate school immediately and start that project.
Oh, I wish I could. I really wish I could.
Yeah, that sounds like a great environmental public health type project. Okay, that'd be great.
Well, that's really
it would be good to know that. I'm not putting it off. I'm not. Please don't take it wrong. I'm genuine.
It's okay. It's not.
I genuinely think so.
Really?
Yeah.
That's all right. I'm okay. Well, thank you very much for your time.
All right, Laura. Sure, Laura. Take care of yourself now. Bye-bye.
Down to that, take care of your shit. People saying that towards just before 2020. So yeah, since February of 2020, I haven't had a job. And I've been medically isolated in my apartment, and then people have been terrorizing. Like I've said, now for like 5 years. Yeah, there was a level of like, what do you want to call it, benefit of the doubt? I don't know. There was like weird shit going on. I wasn't necessarily calling it like targeted harassment, because I didn't even know for a month that this was going on at the fucking Justice Center. I thought it was just like all over downtown. And then I found out it was 13 blocks away from here. They were just doing shit on my street. Wow, that's the weirdest. When is this from? Fuck. I don't know where the block is. Can't go that way. They still have fences up and stuff. I was never over here, not once. And the thought process was like, I'm still in solidarity with the protesters. I haven't left my apartment. Maybe I could like stand up for somebody because I wasn't even there. They were still making shit happen on my street. And that's like, the whole place has been taken over by the military. It's my best guess. I feel like my head is gonna explode. Yeah, I am all the way over here. Like, no farther than that. Like, oh, I thought they closed. They did. Back here again. Worried about, yeah, bitching every day about this pipe. Like, it does feel incredibly stupid. Traffic cameras. Satellite images. Fuckers. Yeah, what was your idea here? We wanted you to hate us, because then you were an enemy. And then we could fuck you up as an enemy. You weren't an enemy, so, like, we had no right to fuck with you. So yeah, more than happy if you hate our fucking guts. Want to play the footage from tonight again? Three hours later.
Fucking bullshit!
Bullshit! Bullshit! Bull, come on.
Yeah, you're full of shit! 5 years of torture! Die!
Bullshit!
I hope the next person you're paid to harass fucking eats you alive!
Oh, the Twilight Zone was smart and anti-war and like it had like a good purpose. This is bullshit. Yeah. Not Twilight Zone. And that's what every job I've ever had. So going to play a game of chess and what? Go to bed? No, I was gonna get groceries. I'm waiting for the fucking food stamps to kick in. It's usually not till 4:30 in the morning. No, yeah, and so what? It would take 2 hours and 47 minutes to explain all that to somebody? 2, by the way. No, it's not there yet. You want to make some music? Yeah, sure. Let's add that into the mix. Actually, my fucking statement from the court shit. Cause you know I told them this shit last year when they tried to evict me and they blew me off. Then I had a motion to dismiss this year and they blew me off. And the same statement was in the motion to dismiss. It was copied and pasted. He just ignored me.
Nov 4, 2020, 24, 2:27 p.m. I intend on agreeing, but I have a statement I would like to make. I need to state that I have lived in Portland since 2012, in this apartment since 2015. Since 2020, I have had medical and harassment issues for the past 4 years that were repeatedly communicated but have been largely ignored by management. Both I and the 3 companies so far they've had run the building, Income Property Management, IPM, Pinehurst, who was supposed to hire me as a desk monitor in 2019. But let me go before the day before they took over that workplace from Cascade Management and Polina Inc., which is run by a woman that used to work for Cascade Management. I also had a previous employer, Alpine, who wanted me to sign an NDA when I was terminated from a day porter position in 2016. That would have taken away the ability to sue their leases, which included fire and police TriMet and IPM, the initial property manager of my building. I see this all as a conflict of interest that may be part of the harassment I have faced for the last 4 years. People outside literally yelling, "Get out and go home," outside repeatedly in 2020, along with personal issues with my abusive family. Namely, my sister calling in wellness checks, the fire alarm going off for the whole building over 30 times without cause in just the last 4 years. People pounding on my room from above and next door like it's just a box. Pushing themselves into my unit, garbage trucks that don't seem to have a set schedule, coming multiple times in a night, banging dumpsters extra loud or smashing glass and seem to idle outside. I feel gang-stalked. It hasn't felt like I am really able to be alone in my own apartment. I have communicated these issues with management and the police, who have come for the unnecessary wellness checks. I don't feel like anyone is taking me seriously and wants to act like I have mental health issues I do not have, while exacerbating the PTSD, anxiety, and depression that I do have. I have had to pay $1,400 out of pocket for trash removal services, money I don't have now because I felt unsafe to walk through the building. Because my neighbor followed me out of my unit in January, I haven't felt like I could even leave the apartment because of this. I haven't been able to finish my paperwork for disability or vote. My body has deteriorated from a medical event in 2022 that I see as connected to having management in my apartment and stress. And I can't physically work like I did before 2020. These are exceptional circumstances, and I need patience and understanding. I am scared and feel ignored. I don't know how I am supposed to survive without assistance, and the building itself was supposed to help keep people housed and safe from homelessness. Directly related to issues about the eviction notice I got on Oct 16th. I was lied about in these notices and emails. I never changed the outside lock and have had the same key since 2015. I am not a self-described hoarder. I did not know who was at my door in July, and it looked like 5 men with some kind of buzzsaw breaking into my unit. Eviction itself was and is a threat of possible theft of my property, possible rape, possible brutality and violence, and possible death. Whether by sickness, stalkers, or corruption, it's wrong that they would throw me out on the street knowing I have been stuck inside my unit since COVID shutdowns. People must remember the war like atmosphere of 2020, and I believe something that was not connected to the purpose of the protests taking place. 13 blocks away was harassing my specific street and never stopped, even when the protests ended. It also doesn't feel like management will genuinely help me out with harassment issue inside or outside the building. If asked in the future, I can't know what to expect, because they won't respond to my emails. I have been given supplies by the building in the past and need help to complete the stipulations of the agreement. I also find the noise complaint bogus based on history of the area and what has been allowed to happen in the building. I'm not sure what is supposed to happen with rents and thought they had gotten an organization to pay and haven't said anything about this building. It's supposed to help keep people housed. Seems like retaliation if they go on to evict me for that now. Management must contact me over email. They haven't emailed me back this entire time, and it feels wrong. I am now forced to trust them when they pretty much were gonna let me die and have been ignoring me the whole time. The issues they had were from July and clearly weren't so pressing if I didn't even know until August 16th. I don't even know what they look like and have asked for a photo before they have people show up in my door in the future. I am scared they will get me sick, which seems to be what happened last time management entered department for inspections. 2022, I have nowhere else to go, and this has been my home for almost a decade. Universal human rights should be upheld, or everything is meaningless. I am signing this agreement under duress.
My name is Laura Linda Gamari. I was born December 25, 1989, and whoever has been killing me for the last 5 years is due. Leave me alone. The assholes who ruined my life need to find themselves a different way to would you do this to anybody? Why would you do this to anyone? How many times? How many years? How do you live with yourselves? I refuse to be used. I refuse to be used. I refuse to be used. If I can help it, I won't be the last bitch you ever fuck with like this. If I can do anything about it, I will make sure the universe remembers. Screaming to the satellites, riding into the atmosphere. If I can find a way to haunt you, I will. Why? 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 Why, motherfucker? Why? And now you wanna make a liberal suck a Nazi dick? No fucking way! Never. I refuse to be used. I refuse to be used. I refuse to be My name is Linda Gamari. I was born December 25, 1989, and whoever has been killing me for the last 5 years is doomed. Leave me alone. The assholes who ruined my life need to find themselves a different way to go about their days. Get the fuck away! You fuckers discipled my body! You fuckers are going to make me homeless! You fuckers are going to get me killed! I refuse to be used. I refuse to be used. I refuse to be used. Where are you coming from? Massachusetts, Pennsylvania, upstate New York, Oregon. You know I have been writing openly about my life since I was a teenager. Dumbass never needed to hold me under duress to know anything. Not that you even cared. Obviously. I refuse to be used. I refuse to be used. I refuse to be used. Why Why, motherfucker, why? And now you wanna make a liberal suck a Nazi dick? No fucking way! Never. I refuse to be used. I refuse to be used. I refuse to be
Oh, what? Did you get a lot of art out of it? Are you gonna rip me off? Because you don't seem to care about anything I've done. Like, most of the shit I made into music I did before 2020 anyway. Just like, what the fuck could you have gotten out of this? And then you can, like, act like it was right. You know, nothing.
I live in a low-income studio apartment that received federal funding to exist. Its purpose was to help keep people housed. The board of managers, construction company, maintenance crew, security people, people who work in the office are all millionaires compared to me. I use Twitch, Instagram, Facebook, Threads, Reddit, YouTube, TikTok on a daily basis via smartphone and laptop with Xfinity internet every single day. Millionaires. PGE Electric. I am lucky to still have a credit to my account that's slowly chipping away thanks to the HRSN program. Still millionaires. I can only get my food via Walmart delivery because they accept food stamps and give you cashback options that let me buy toilet paper, Lysol, and naproxen. Terrorized while in medical isolation since COVID 2020 shutdowns. Assholes keep running sirens and sending garbage collectors, motorcycles, trucks. Unknown people to directly fuck with me, trying to push me out of my home, using me for some unknown purpose I do not consent to. False flags, proxy wars, psych ops. The energy and gasoline the fuckers must have spent just circling the block would have paid my rent for years. I grew up at Milton Hershey School, for fuck's sake. No, they're not allowed to just give alumni money, but would love to know every member of the board of managers for the last 100 years and how much they ever got paid to do what. 2012 graduate of Ithaca College, degree in writing, minor in women and gender studies, scholarships earned, scrubbing toilets, visionary award, getting a 3.8 GPA from the ages of 10 to 18 at MHS. Public schools should have provided the same things. Education should be free at any age, or else we are doomed to never update for the sake of some expendable system that wants to turn you over when they're done with you. The Twilight Zone and Cosmos keep me sane. Some things money can't buy, but sure helps production value. The government has been hemorrhaging money, probably because it is fake, but will need to be more real by the time the next generation takes over $4 million sending troops to Portland. Just this year, $130 billion to Ukraine that we never talk about. Those big companies I rely on for daily survival donated $300 million for that fucking ballroom rather than support housing, healthcare, education, food, or internet for all. Cool places have been turned into military training traps. Fuck cop cities, fuck the Coliseum, fuck the global security state choking me with white-gloved bigotry. Millionaires. Selfish, theocratic death cult fuckers are not better than anyone, and just getting points for your team is as backwards as it gets. Nobody wins wars. We just all die stupidly. Some third party looks on and shakes their heads, feeling better than us all. No one legit is gonna drive around your house trying to coach you into saying certain things. I am not anybody's enemy or puppet. Nobody fucking owns me. If I could send the truth back up through the white-gloved hands that won't stop hurting me like Rogue, I would. Church gloves, golf gloves, princess gloves, dust testing gloves, purity gloves. Millionaires keeping their hands clean. Fuckers directly killing me will try to blame anyone but themselves. Gold diggers dig graves and poor people end up dying. They just want to scare you. Will love and respect never come out of fear? People just wait hoping one day it will be over and they will get to live real good lives somehow. Hopefully they haven't lost lost physical and mental function by then. I can feel my body breaking down as I'm writing this. I had already run out of EBT food stamps 2 weeks ago. I refuse to die and I won't suck a fascistic or clit for anybody. I am human evidence and nobody should be fucking with me. Everything around me is a millionaire or more, and I'm struggling to survive every single fucking day. Scared I will die earlier than I should have due to lifelong poverty. That's Candyland capitalism bullshit, and it deserves to be haunted. Universal human rights should have been instilled 77 years ago. Anyone could just take the 30 ideas and apply them, no matter what government, flag, philosophy, or current social order. It does not have to hinge on any alliance with unknown and unelected people. There is no way the truly powerful didn't know better by now. They have just been gatekeeping resources as if someday the world will be only their family, friends, and favorites. The only people against the concept of universal human rights want to enslave and torture people and can't handle their roles as villains when they've destroyed everyone for centuries, imagining themselves as good guys of history, millionaires. The planet has more money than God. Just do the right thing before we all die. Before we all die. Don't die. Love or life.
say it every day. Universal human rights or everything is bullshit, and what someday in the future, the leftover family, friends, and favorites of the genocidal assholes that keep cleaning the planet might get universal human rights, I guess. Yeah, that's the best you can do. Fuck this.